In this interview with Anne-Marie Foppel, the Vice President of Marketing of Food Service at Hormel, Amanda had the opportunity to discuss staffing challenges and what Hormel is doing for operators to alleviate them, the trends they are seeing, and what it means for Hormel to be showing up at the National Restaurant Association show for the very first time as one inclusive brand. Let's create the future of food service together.
We're here with Nation's Restaurant News, and Anne-Marie Foppel, you are the Vice President of Marketing of Food Service for Hormel
I am,
and all their brands.
and all their brands.
Tell us a little bit about Hormel.
So, this year at the show, we're really excited because for the very first time since we've been exhibiting at the NRA, Hormel is showing up as one inclusive house of brands. So that complete house represents Hormel, Fontanini, Jennie-O Turkey, as well as the Megamex brand.
Amazing. And I did not know that Holy Guacamole was one
Yep.
of your brands.
Yep, completely.
What I love about them is that they all kind of integrate together.
They do.
It's really beautiful.
They do.
Let's talk a little bit about the hot topic here today,
Yep.
and that's staffing challenges. I mean, how is this affecting the industry? Your thoughts?
Yep. So I will tell you on the manufacturing side, it's definitely affecting us. That's been going on for a long time because working in food manufacturing is not for the faint of heart. It's not easy. So, Hormel prides itself in creating a really, really strong corporate culture, hoping that being part of something like the power of food will entice people and allow us to be seen as an employer of choice. On the operator side, definitely a challenge. How we try to help with that, because we keep hearing about the Great Resignation, right? So we know that a lot of people have left the industry probably with no plans of returning. It's not an easy industry to be in, and unfortunately, the COVID season made it easy for people to exit. How we're trying to help is by helping operators have very easy to use products where they can execute consistently great food no matter who shows up to work on any given day.
That is incredible. I mean, you're right. Operators have a ton on their plate and not as many people to divide that up to.
Right.
So, it's wonderful to see the efficiencies that you guys are providing people as well as problem-solving strategies within your brand.
Absolutely.
I love another thing that you said was utilizing that SKU for multiple different concepts.
Right. So one of the things that we have heard loud and clear from operators is through this season they've done two things. They've tried to skinny down their menu, right? So you have to kind of do a menu margin analysis and say, what are my high movers that drive high profit? And let's really hyper focus on that and maybe eliminate some of the things that were a little bit more cumbersome to deliver, require specialty ingredients, and take those off the menu. So definitely trying to assist with that, on top of trying to give them options of things that they can spread across all day bars in multiple applications. So that's been a big win for us to be able to help operators visualize what that could look like and help them solve for that.
That is just one less product that we have to worry about.
Right.
Did it come or not
Right.
on the truck? So
Exactly.
I absolutely love that.
Exactly.
What are some other trends that you're seeing, and how are companies and operators going to be responding in the industry to what's coming out?
Yep. So one of the things that we hear is, and I think about my own personal experience and even how important this is to me, is that yes, going out to eat is very much about the food, right? They have to deliver. I almost feel like quality food is table stakes at this point. So the way operators really are having to focus on differentiation is through the experience, right? The service level. Because when you think about when you have fewer people, the service level tends to be the thing that gets compromised. So you have to give people a reason to intentionally return to your business, and you really only have one opportunity to do that. The first experience, if the food delivers on the promise and the service is exceptional, I'm a lot more likely to repeat that business than I would be if the food was good but the service was horrific.
You're absolutely right. It is about that experience, and during that time of which we do not speak, we could not experience it. So I think that the experiential dining landscape is going to be huge in the future and kind of changing things. And we're even seeing it a little bit here, and absolutely with your Hormel and all your brand new products. Anne-Marie, thank you so much for joining us from Hormel. This has been just so wonderful to hear all of your thoughts on trends and what operators can be doing next.
Thanks for having me. It was great.
We are Nation's Restaurant News, and be sure to check out Hormel as we create the future of food service together.